an operation like Meals on Wheels, Yolo County seeing a 110% increase since 2021 means more and more seniors in our community are facing food insecurity and are in need of help. A daunting situation and a challenge the group is embracing in a big way officially today. And Executive Director Joy Cohan is with me now live to tell us how. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Definitely.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
So what is happening this afternoon in Winters right there on Main Street?
Well, it's going to be the grand opening of the Winters Senior Nutrition Center for Meals on Wheels, Yolo County. It represents a massive capacity expansion for the organization. You mentioned the 110% growth we've had in less than 2 years. With this facility, we can double yet again what we're doing and start chipping away at the more than 8,000 seniors who live in poverty in Yolo County. We're only serving about 800 of them right now, but we'll be able to serve up to 1,700 in with this facility online. So it's a big change.
Lots of restaurant spaces found themselves in trouble during the pandemic, right? The 5,300 new square feet of space that Meals on Wheels will be able to use used to be the Buckhorn Grill. So how was your nonprofit able to handle the lease on that kind of lot and building?
Well, we came into a very fortunate situation. As a result of the pandemic, the Buckhorn restaurant was changing how they went about their catering operation, and they used to run their catering operation out of this facility. But it's kind of a pandemic win-win because as a result of the pandemic, unfortunately, we had more seniors to serve than ever before. So, we were eager to take on this space. The local landlord worked with us. The Buckhorn was kind enough to leave behind some cool storage for us, which is extremely valuable. We did have to equip the rest of the facility, but it really was a labor of love for everyone concerned.
The 110% increase in demand we were just talking about represents a total of about 800 older folks in Yolo County. With this space, you said you're looking to feed 1,700 more, and then eventually there could be a build out to this facility, so fully reaching 2,600?
Correct. We have a strategic plan, which we refer to as Operation Accelerate at Meals on Wheels, Yolo County. And that strategic plan covers a 3-year period. And at the end of those 3 years, we foresee serving as many as 2,600 of those 8,000 seniors who are food insecure in the county. And a full build out of this facility would enable us to reach that mark.
Wow. That's a huge number when you think about 8,000. It's a huge number to think you're taking on eventually 2,600, but still just a dent in that 8,000. Now, for the clients you already have, you're providing the delivery of hot or frozen meals, 5 of them over a given week. What does it mean to have this facility coming online now as we kind of slide into the holiday season and household dollars get tight then anyway, coupled with the inflation that families have been battling for most of this year?
Well, exactly. And it comes at a very opportune time. We think of this season as the season for seniors. And in fact, we have a holiday meal campaign by that name. And that campaign's focused on the intense needs that happen between Thanksgiving and Christmas each year. It takes about $250 to serve a senior, nourish them with 5 meals a week between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So the dollars are important. We've used a lot of one-time dollars, terrific sources to get this facility online, but sustaining this work will require investment of not just funds, but also time. For each new senior we bring on board, we need 3 more volunteers to help us deliver those meals to the front doors.
Wow. So that is the volunteer call right there, sliding in there. Now, for those surviving on the lowest incomes in the county, you also have your weekend food project, right?
Correct. Those are shelf-stable meals that are organized into actual meals, delivered twice a month to the very lowest income seniors on the program. So to sustain them when they may have no other source of nutrition over the weekends. And that whole situation just intensifies over the holiday season too.
My goodness. Wow. Big doings for your organization and all the seniors in need there in Yolo County. All of that gets started this afternoon. Big party, but a lot of work to do. And as you just mentioned, for everybody that you add into the program who is already in need, you need 3 volunteers to step up to help you pull that off. So anybody who has some extra time, thinks that they can get involved, call Joy. She needs to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me. Take good care.
Definitely. You too.